Hello, welcome to Cooking in the Raw. I'm your host, Lord Shelby, aka Shell, and today I'm going to do something extra special because I feel like cooking. I'm going to do a very simple dish, a very simple recipe, something you can enjoy with yourself or friends, and a nice bottle of wine. Notice I didn't say glass, this is a bottle dish. So let's get cooking. When I say simple, I mean really simple. Let me tell you what these ingredients are. I have our short ribs that have been cut in thirds to make really tiny pieces here. And what I did, I kept them in strips. And there's a reason why I kept them in strips. And you'll check that out later. Water, honey, pepper, salt, spice mix, parsley, and pepper flakes. Gotta have some heat in what you're doing. Alright, so I'm going to do a simple little trick here I like to do. And it's seasoning. You know, you don't want to season, have to turn your meat over after you season it. Throw your seasonings on the plate. We're going to lay down some salt on the plate. I do this for slices of beef. I do it for pork. Some cracked pepper. Go down on the plate like right here. Nice. If you want to go heavy on this dish, I'm going to use a method of cooking that's called braising. You know, you slow cook a dish or an item in a little bit of liquid. Let's put some of these spice mix. This spice mix is a combination of smoked paprika, hot paprika, sweet paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, parsley, dried chilies, oregano. So now you take your meat. Let's say if this was a piece of pork or steak, when you take your meat, boom, one side down. Look at that, one side's already seasoned. What do you think of that? Was that quick? Was that not quick? Alright, so now we take some pepper, do the top, just a little more salt. We're going to do a little salt on the top here. Now you could take the meat and turn it over through. We got one side done. I'll flip this over. Okay? Look at that, one side already done. Now, quick. We're not going to brown this because this isn't one of those kind of dishes for browning. In the dish, in your glass dish or metal dish, and then your water. Just enough, okay? It's a braised dish. We're not trying to stew it, we're not trying to boil it, we just want it to braise. So it would be like, this is a small cut of meat, so like a quarter, eighth to a quarter of an inch of water, not much. Foil. Cover it up so we have a nice little lid to keep the heat in. Slow cooking. Braising is a slow cooking process. 350-degree oven. And here we go. Alright. 45 minutes later. That's hot. Let's see what we got here. We should have nice and tender, take off the hot foil, be careful to burn yourself. Nice and tender riblets. Take your knife here and poke it later. Whoa, man. Look at that. Nice and tender. So we're going to take this out. And we're just going to cut this. You see we have little bones inside. We're just going to cut this in little bite-sized pieces. It'll be like 2 bones to a piece. Right into the bowl. Get the juice off. Nice. One day they're going to develop smell for TV. Because you have to smell what I'm smelling. How'd the rock go? Can you smell what the rock is cooking? Well, that's nice. So we'll cut this up here. That's going to be a nice piece for somebody. Okay, we'll get that added in. And now I had the honey out earlier. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of the parsley. Alright, a little bit of parsley. Some pepper flakes. Okay, a little bit of that. Or how much heat you like. So let's say about a half a teaspoon. And then honey. So we got a sweet and spicy thing going on. Alright. Toss that to coat. This is already nice and hot. Oh man. Doesn't that look wonderful? Alright, we get this slid down here so that we can now plate it up. Now at this step, if you like, you can place this back into the oven. A little bit more honey. Place this back into the oven and let the honey cook in and build yourself a really nice glaze. Or you can serve it as is. Now to the plate. Doesn't that look appetizing? Oh man, I am ready. Just a little bit more parsley. Now I'm using dry parsley, but if you have fresh parsley, by all means, use fresh parsley. Now, there's the dish, there's the picks. Let your guests know if there's bones inside when they begin to eat, you know, but it makes it finger-licking good. Now, for the pairing. Remember I said this was about wine and food. Now for the pairing. What I have here, look here, no name on a bottle. Fresh from the winery. Parallel 44 Winery, Vineyard and Winery, located in Kewaunee, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's in the house. I'm gonna open this up here. The name of this wine here, I'm gonna let it be a surprise to you. It's not even labeled yet, but I'm gonna tell you what it tastes like from my palate, and then I'm gonna taste it with the dish. Oh, I can't wait. My mouth is watering already. Here we go here. Get that nicely open. Oh. Woo! That smells good. That's going to be nice. Let's get a little bit in here. Now remember, that first taste before you pour for your guests is yours. Give it a swirl and a sniff. Oh, man, that's like, I don't know if it's the ribs or it's the wine, but they're working together already. We have like nice citrus characteristics, honey. Ooh, a little bit of spicy notes. Oh, now for the taste. Oh, my mouth is just so watering for this. That's gonna be the ticket. Ooh, nice acidity. Makes your mouth water. Now to try with the meat here. Take my pick here. You know what? I'm not gonna stand on ceremony. I'm just going for it. Here's a piece here with nice bits of meat. Let's get a bite of that. Oh, that's tender. Oh man, that's tender. You would think the honey that exists inside of the meat would tart the wine, but it's like a perfect match. I like to call it harmony on the palate. Then you get that finish, that backwards finish, a little bit of spice that we added with the pepper flakes. Well, here's the dish. I hope you enjoyed watching me prepare this. Recipe will be attached so you can follow along with the recipe and cook with me with this dish. Share this with your friends. But I can't wait to find out, and for you to find out, what this wine is called. That's from Parallel 44 Vineyard and Winery, located in Kewaunee, Wisconsin. I'll see you next time on Cooking in the Raw. I'm gonna feast it up here.